Since the House of Commons was first televised in 1989, politicians have been receiving advice on what to wear, how to speak and what to say to make them more appealing to voters. But today they are considered the least trusted of all UK professions, with almost 80% of the public complaining they cannot believe what they say or their motivations for becoming a politician in the first place. Former advisers and members of Scotland's biggest political parties have spoken about their concerns in the decline in transparency and attempts to avoid being scrutinised. One ex-spin doctor has apologised for his role in encouraging dishonesty, while another said the public need to see genuine personalities, not manicured robots in the latest batch of MPs. Andy McIver, who was a Scottish Conservative adviser until 2007, urged new MPs to break the cycle of avoidance and try to bring back the trust that he himself helped to erode more than a decade ago. He said, "I taught them how not to answer questions, how to evade and avoid. I didn't realize at the time that I was part of the problem. That's why I'm so desperate for it to end." What we taught them to do is take a question and then immediately change the question in order to give the answer you want to give. Politicians and advisors suffer from perpetual bunker mentality. What I have realized in my time out is that politicians and advisors have not kept up with public opinion. There was a time in the post-Blair era where polish and spin, if you want to call it that, actually still sold quite well. What politicians have failed to realize is that we have actually left that era now, that the public want different answers and a different tone. McIver admitted that before he left political advisory work in 2007 he taught politicians certain techniques which he deeply regrets now. He explained, "Say I'm the pensions minister and you ask how am I going to have a pension when I retire in 30 years' time? I'll say that people have paid their national insurance, they've worked hard and people really deserve pensions and we're working hard to make sure it's up by X amount per week, by a certain date." Of course, that isn't an answer to the question. The answer is often unpalatable. It's the politicians who talk themselves into it being unpalatable, so it's a vicious cycle. The honest answer is that national insurance isn't paying for pensions. National insurance is an income tax and current taxpayers pay for current pensioners, so the concept of paying into a pension is false. We have a problem with more older people and fewer workers, and demographics make that a significant problem in the future. So what we need is people to pay into occupational pensions, to try and reshape the pensions system. That is the honest answer, but there is no for more on this story. Visit the news article link.